Hey, Chad, just for fun, how about after I say the word that I'm going to say at the end of this command, you all write that word so I know how long the chat delay is.
You could not do that as well.
Well, I still have the power not to do it, as I haven't given the word. Go.
Does the word go?
It doesn't matter. I just want to see what happens.
Okay.
Is it just me or your glasses shining today? Oh, they shine every day. That was pretty fast, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not too long. Oh, here we go. Fucking, I gotta get Twitch Turbo, man.
Alright, guys, you can stop now.
This ad supports Northern Lion. Oh, that's
Does it?
good news, I guess. It's like a weird, like, 10 FPS ad for Ritz Crackers. Yeah, Ritz Crackers, the official cracker of Tough Mudder warrior races. Absolutely. Hey, how did you do that? How'd you get that 16-minute 5K time? Mostly my diet consists of Ritz Crackers and Canadian smoked cheddar cheese. Yeah. Before every race, I put out a sleeve of Ritz Crackers and a bunch of grapes still attached to the vine.
It's fresh fruit, man.
Yo, I like Ritz Crackers, though.
Would you put a Ritz cracker with some grapes on it and eat it?
I would not. I would just
would,
eat the Ritz Cracker plus some cheese.
Would you? What if you do this where it doesn't stack properly? You eat the cracker, then you eat the food you intended to stack on it. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm for it, I guess, but that would
It's
imply a level of
super lazy way.
foresight.
It's a super lazy way to get into some cheese that you don't feel like cutting up. Just bite the cheese, bite the Ritz cracker.
Don't do that.
I've done it. I do it with mozzarella sticks sometimes.
Don't do that. My grandpa, he might still do it, but he used to do it as well. He would like eat a cracker and then take a big bite of a block of cheese. And it's like, yo, that's like 200 calories of cheese per bite, man. You got to slow it down.
You don't have to eat a big bite. You could just take a little bit off the edge.
Just get a knife, man, and slice it, and then it's way more uniform.
If it's a mozzarella stick, it's not that big of a deal.
Mozzarella stick like a cheese string.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can understand. I used to do that when I needed like a snack. I lived in Korea. Go pick up like some Jek crackers, which is basically just their knockoff Ritz brand, and then buy a couple of cheese strings, and then just take them home and make crackers and cheese that way.
You've done it. You figured it out.
Yeah, it tastes fine, man.
All right. I'm glad we found some kind of common ground here.
I'm gonna get some water though.
What are the prerequisites of being a mod? I like having people around that I know, first and foremost. Like, people that I know from outside the stream are ideal. If there are other streamers, like that they have their own reputation, they have their own stream that they know how to run, that's always good. Other than that, though, if you're just a person that I have a good rapport with from the stream, from being around a lot, that's fine too. And then just kind of pick on not a random basis, but like whoever's around the most. Oh yeah, I'm pushing on my head because I still have a bit of a headache, but I'm alright. I should read out, I got a couple of donations here from Minty Owlcat 569. Please tell NL I'm sorry about his train wreck video. I was having the worst week, but his salt made me feel so much better. Also, thank you, Nick, for always trying to be as entertaining as possible. Omega, thank you very much. And yeah, I feel bad for him too. It was a rough.
That was a tough run.
And thank you for the anonymous donation of 569. You can't smell basement without semen. I just said it's spell. Can't smell basement without semen. And thank you to a curious consumer for a $1.69 donation. What's your favorite euphemism for masturbating? Mine is making the bald man cry.
Yep. Okay.
Jerking the gherkin.
Jerking the gherkin's a pretty good one. All right, Nick, you want to play some SpyParty?
Yes.
All right. I have 69 sniper wins.
Oh, that's quite a few. I don't think I've got quite that many. Did you see how many I have? Because I didn't catch it.
It was up there. I'm fairly certain Sir Mix-a-Lot is more influential than Kanye. That's just ignorant.
I mean, I don't really like him, but I still think that, yeah, not true.
Yeah, that's just, you're believing what you want to believe there. All right, let's just do not beginner high rise. Let's do regular high rise.
Okay.
And then we'll start with like any 4 of 5, I think is like, yeah. Just to give people more to focus on, you know?
Does that mean the timer goes up?
I think the timer stays the same.
You gotta earn it.
But it's 4 missions. It throws the sniper off by making it harder on them because they might be focusing on something that isn't actually done.
Yeah, I follow. Snake in the bacon. I've actually never heard that one. I'm surprised there's still ways to refer to masturbation. Never heard of.
All right, then choose 4 of these. All right, let's try that out.
Thank you very much, Bushy Mushy. All right, let's get a quick view here. So you got eagle, eagle, head, head bust, and head eagle.
Yeah, this is the new artwork. There's a decent amount of it. It's in, I think, like almost half the levels right now. Somewhere in that vicinity, at least. Oh, baby, a subscriber. Legal Giggle. Thank you very much for the subscription. It's much appreciated. And now, what is the substream game you are planning for this Sunday? That's a good question.
Some Magario.
Some Magario?
The blob game I was talking about before.
Is that not some kind of smoked cheddar cheese?
It's a good one. You should have it with Ritz crackers.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Ritz crackers. I just don't necessarily buy their association with athletics.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, it's kind of the opposite of something like a Gatorade that's meant to quench your thirst. It actually absorbs the thirst with all that salt.
It's a salty, buttery piece of fried wheat. Baked wheat, I guess.
Yeah, it's baked. Not bad. It's not athletic.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good for you.
Probably better for you than eating, like, a hamburger.
I don't know if that's true, to be honest.
No, I'm not a food scientist.
I mean, it's possible that it's true. I think it depends on... Yeah, that's fair enough.
I caught you doing a little wiggle with your wrist. Didn't look great.
I think that's the regular animation.
Yeah, well, you had to die for that. That's a good one. Stroking your penis until climax. That's a good name for masturbation.
How does pick 4 of 5 make it harder on the spy? I think it makes it easier on the spy, harder on the sniper.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna not fingerprint the ambassador.
Okay.
I don't even care that I gave that up.
What you gotta do, you just gotta get the Flying Dutchman if you're getting a hamburger before a race. 2 patties, no bun. This guy's doing a lot of clicking here. You know, it's pick 4 of 5, not pick 400 of 500.
Got it.
Alright.
Thank you very much, Legal Giggle, for the $5 donation. You guys do good work. Keep it up. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say.
I was going to tell you straight up, I'm going to be operating on the assumption that there's going to be no seduction.
Weird.
And that really doesn't effectively change very much because I don't know what the prompt is or what the tells are for seduction anyway.
Good. All right, we're even then.
Yeah, so operating under that assumption I think only serves to make my life easier. Oh, baby, a subscriber. Dunga Bunga Egg. Thank you very much for the subscription. How do you highlight that which was already been highlighted? Okay. Yeah. That's not fantastic.
That's your problem.
This is straight up clunk meta, man. Nutty Professor 2, the clunks.
I didn't see a shot go off, so apparently nothing that bad could have happened.
I don't know. I'm not comfortable with clunk meta being like a real thing now.
It's a real thing. I'm using it. You have any comments about the size of that argument?
This dude is like, he's got a big beer stein, and he's just putting it through that lady's face. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, I came here to get my drink on.
Banana bread.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's like... I think it's gotta be.
Really, you went for it, huh?
After a while, yeah. I thought it was just the speed at which you walked from the clunk was just enough. But then you put yourself like right up against the queen while she was at the bookcase, and I was like, that's like a little... That's a little intense.
I was close on that one, actually. All I needed to do was purloin, and I was almost in position for it, too.
I noticed, yeah. I was watching for the purloin, but I don't know if I would have caught it, because it comes down to the prompt, you know?
Yeah, I was leaving it for the end. Yeah, banana bread, more like banana dead.
Alright. I love being up against the queen. I get it.
You should finger the ambassador.
That's a tough one, man.
Head, bird, head. Oh, you gave me some rough statues on this one.
I didn't know such thing.
You meaning Chris Hecker.
That guy's always trying to make
responsible
his
for these
game
statues.
more balanced. What's up with that? Being up against the queen is what I call masturbation. It makes a lot of sense, actually, to be up against the queen.
Oh, you didn't rush down the list, did you? I can get a good look. You might have rushed the list.
Might not even be doing the list.
Oh, yeah, that's also a possibility. Forgot.
What the heck? That Action Hank game that I was playing?
Yeah?
Like online? I joined a game and it had like a name attached to it, so I was like, I'll join this guy's game. But it turns out that that wasn't a guy. That was like a Dutch swear word.
Oh.
So I accidentally swore in Dutch.
Wow. What a dirty man.
Without even realizing it.
Is the Admiral peeing on their bookcase? Oh, no, he's good.
He's not Admiral, Nick. He's quite clearly a general.
Okay. Got a nice beard. He kind of looks like the guy that was in charge of like City 17 from Half-Life.
Team 17.
Sean Connery.
They made
Yeah, the
worms.
worms creators. They actually make you get worms, so you'll be more acclimated for the development process.
I'm not a huge fan of that, to be 100% honest.
You gotta eat some like rotten roadkill.
Banana
It's
bread.
weird.
Tomo had butt worms once.
It's awful, right?
I
Pinching
was
off
not a
spaghetti
huge
all
fan of
over
it.
the
Yeah,
house.
that's correct.
Or spaghetti cat, noodle cat.
Seeing some little like freaking worms crawl around in his poop. That was not that exciting.
It's probably exciting, just in all the wrong ways.
Right? Yeah. If I was a worm, it would have been sweet as heck.
It's like a perfect environment to live and carry out your days. I don't have butt worms, Kefka.
How would you know though if you did?
See them, probably. Admiral's getting a little too close for comfort with these statues lately.
Oh baby, a subscriber. Origin of Symmetry. Thank you very much for the subscription.
It's a Muse album.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's a music album. Oh jeez. You just killed an innocent military hero, Nick.
Yeah, I did. Just thought you were a little too close with those statues. I don't know. I didn't really have a good one to go on there.
Honestly, I think I got lucky there. I was a little bit slow on the uptake. I chose Fingerprint and Seduce, which both take a while, and I wasn't quick enough off the draw, I think. The one I wasn't doing was statues, actually.
He knows his way around me.
The way the general flopped was pretty sweet. Yeah, sometimes since like the most recent update that we've played at least, they like die and then they fall backwards or like flip into their active state again. Oh, baby,
I want to see him ragdoll off the freaking balcony.
Pamela and her son.
Wow, I never thought of that.
Up, down to the sign. Welcome to the Lion Pride. NL, you didn't post the link to Twitch in your YouTube video. I mean, hopefully you know by now. You know where you're going. Bug, contact, transfer, swap, fingerprint. Alright. Which one?
Thank you very much, Foul Munction, for the 369 donation. Possible lost buff. New item / trinket that gives you an extra 0.x second reaction time depending on the luck stat right after entering a room. No more shooting and moving, just more time to plan the room. Thoughts? Sounds okay to me. I don't know how exactly that would be implemented, but extra time is never bad.
Sorry, extra time for what?
To plan the room when you're the lost so you don't get insta-killed.
You get like a second when you walk in or something like that?
Depending on your luck stat.
That's interesting. Lost should just start with Ipecac. It's a little dangerous. It can get the job done, though. So there's still a transfer here.
Thanks, Countdown.
I am going to keep doing more Let's Look Ats. I got to do a Let's Look At of Galactic Civ 3. But that means I got to play like a lot of Galactic Civ 3 first. That's a big game. Okay. So that's a tell. Which really makes me suspect one of my highlights here.
Banana bread.
I think.
Why?
I highlighted everybody who swapped the statues, or who inspected the statues at the start of the game, and then just figured as soon as it changed, all of those people were implicated. So I watched the queen go to the statue, she put it down, it didn't change, but I highlighted her. Then I saw you do something funky by the bookcase.
What did I do by the bookcase?
I don't know, you spent a lot of time over there. And then you walked over and there was a banana bread, like just a little conveniently.
He wasn't anywhere near my dude. I did it to mislead you, but you didn't seem to care. Alright. GG.
False positive. I guess you can't see who the suspected double agents are. So for me, it was like you walked over to the suspected double agent, and then there was a banana bread. But
oh, did I must have picked the wrong suspected then when I did it, so I actually screwed myself. Got it.
Perhaps. Yeah, let's do like the obvious ones, I guess, and then
I'm gonna do some more pub later.
Yeah, man, pub's an interesting level. That's the most frustrating way to die in SpyParty, man, is when you get shot for the wrong reason. You're like, I did it. Let's like not do that one.
The host of this party is the most permissive person ever. I'd be running around screaming, "Stop touching all my shit."
Yeah, right? Can you just stay in a conversation for like 10 seconds?
Just stand in a circle, like sit on the couch. Maybe one of you can have a book, but I'll pick which book it is.
If you want to look at the books, I'll just tell you what the books are. Like, it's not that crazy. What does banana bread mean? Well, wouldn't you like
It's
to
a
know?
code word. If I tell you what the code word is, I have to kill you.
That's just the dang truth.
It's a dank truth.
I used to love old meta of just never letting you take control from the AI. Remember that?
I still do that on occasion.
Really?
For a while. Sometimes I'll let it go for like a minute.
I'm
Or I'll
impressed.
just not do anything. I'll just walk around not doing any mission stuff, and then I'll run out of time.
Yeah, I've done that before. It'd be like, I'm really faking him out. I'm so sneaky.
Gonna fake out your dad. Sorry, I'm being serious, but at Rockley Smile, what does dank mean? Is it ... weed? This is from Dan. That's the idea, yeah. It signifies something sticky and icky.
Yeah, spider inside my dreams, I think I love you. Make me wanna cry, you make me wanna die. I love you, 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 night man.
Banana bread.
Every night you come into my room and pin me down with your strong arms. You pin me down and I try to fight you. You come inside me, fill me up and I become the nightmare.
It's a highly dubious bunch of lyrics.
I think it's like completely normal, actually.
Oh. The part about pinning me down and filling you up. Oh wow.
Smooth.
I was at
sailing.
least looking at you when it ended, but
I was a little scared. I figured if I just held on to it, even if you knew, you might not go for it.
yeah, I didn't go for it. And I also didn't know, so you kind of won.
The first like minute of that was just like, if you look at the spy, the ambassador just walked towards me and it was an AI clusterfuck. I was like, this is my chance.
I didn't know if you had situational awareness ready for that kind of thing or not. Turns out, gotta watch
Start
out.
a new game as spy. All right, we can do that. I guess we'll play some pub. Is that the first ever spy victory? I actually have more spy victories than sniper victories. Oh, dude, any 4 of 7. I don't know. Was this what we were doing before? This seems like a little crazy.
We just did straight up 4.
Okay.
4 known.
Well, this seems a little bit more spy friendly, I guess.
Whatever you gotta do. It's not a Shirley Temple, Dan. It's some cherry juice with seltzer in it.
She's my cherry juice, a little bit of seltzer, pulls it all together.
You can make that into a functional chorus, I think.
Dee Snider's a big fan of it.
I'm a big fan of D. Snyder.
Are you a big fan of Dee Snider?
Not so much, but you know.
You have a problem with Dee Snider?
No, not at all. You know, the big thing for Rock Band 4, apparently, all the developers want to get Led Zeppelin in. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think that's a positive thing. I'm not the biggest lead head out there, but at the same time, you know, if you're into it, I think it could be a positive thing.
Chat, what do you think? You wanted some Led Zeppelin in your rock band?
How could they not, really?
I'm not the biggest lead head out there, but honestly, I don't have much of an opinion.
Dee Snider was at Comic-Con in Philly a week ago, in case you were interested.
I'm not gonna buy Rock Band, so sure. There you go.
Yeah, I'm with Mac Shop. Adding Led Zeppelin could literally do no harm. That's my philosophy on it.
Yeah, it's not the most confrontational band when it comes to that. It's not like adding another Killers When You Were Young.
Right. Bret Michaels talked dirty to me for the 500th time.
I'd rather not do Green Grass and High Tides ever again.
Yeah, I kind of like that song, but I'm over it.
I played it about 25 times. I don't think I ever want to do it again. Throw in Creed. They got Alter Bridge on Guitar Hero. How does that make you feel?
Dude, if they fucking put in all of Human Clay, I would buy the shit out of it. It would be so much fun.
Like a $16 DLC item.
I would be so into it, though. Like, to be able to play, like, with arms wide open and higher, I would be like... Exactly. It's a killer guitar track.
It's actually the same chord, like, a lot of times.
Yeah, that's what makes it so killer. It's very brazen.
Okay. That's when you were young?
It's a very brazen choice. They should add Darude Sandstorm.
Well, they have Skrillex. Not that those are comparable, but like...
Oh, baby, a subscriber.
They got the doo-doo-doos covered, I'd say.
Tonifer, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it.
Oh, man. You gave me, like, nothing.
Better let's play the shit out of Human Clay. Dude.
Completely at random.
You got a problem?
No.
I don't know. I was very close to finishing it. I'm not sure if I would have, though. I think, honestly, 4 of 7 seems a little too bad for the sniper.
It was tricky.
Oh, yeah, I'm the sniper waiting for the spy.
Gesundheit.
Listening to 30-year-olds talk about electronic music. Yeah, only 15-year-old kids know about Kraftwerk. Shut up, Grandpa. Yeah, you don't even know about Kraftwerk.
Werk.
Florian is a goddamn progenitor of electronic music.
It's CD Projekt.
Yeah, CD Projekt Red. By the way, it's not Project.
Projekt Gotham Racing. Oh God, what am I doing? 4 out of 5? Sure.
Totally at random, he says. I get it.
Can we just make the missions be random too?
Pardon me?
Just have it pick some random missions for me and then just go. There you go.
Introducing the wickedly funny Adele Dazeem. Alright, there's some statues. Yo, the purloining thing was interesting, man. There's like a delegate purloin.
Yeah, you loved it, right? I was looking for that the whole time. Purloin was my big tip-off, but I didn't get it.
I can't. Yeah, there's a tree in the way.
Excuse me? What the hell was that? I did nothing.
That dude purloined the guest list, man.
Okay.
Did you institute a purloining?
I stood in one place for a while and
Dude,
then you shot someone.
The AI purloin. Go to interactive like spy camera or interactive sniper camera.
Do you know what button that is? Like F2 or something?
You just tab until. Oh no, he didn't.
Oh.
That was my mistake. Here, I want to mirror the last game, but you can play spy again. The bartender totally wiped it with.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Let me see.
He wiped it.
Yep, that was a wipe.
My brain just
It
broke,
visibly dissolves when it doesn't.
That's what I thought happened. Oh, game canceled by other player.
Yes. Well, you said mirror it, but do it the same.
Well, I didn't give you the mirror option, though. I gave you the option to choose the settings yourself.
Did you want to play the sniper?
I did.
But it's all good. Nick, too good. Yeah, I delegated it to someone psychically. I brain controlled him.
All right, I'm just gonna do 4 or 5. All right, cool. Rebirth needs Ba with the Ba? Well, that's just the fucking truth.
Rebirth does?
Yeah.
Not Rock Band.
Rebirth, dog. How sweet would that be? You go to fight the boss, and then all of a sudden Ba with the Ba starts playing? That would be an epic moment.
This is for the questions that don't have any answers. Midnight glances and the topless dancers. And you're just shooting dudes with tears?
Yeah! It would be for the best, I think.
Kind of remind me a little bit of like Twisted Metal 3 when that one Rob Zombie song just keeps playing over and over and over again.
It kind of reminds me of like...
Mr. Creeper, digging deeper.
Every game that came out in like the early 2000s.
They had like 32 seconds of loop.
The youth of the nation.
What was that again?
That's POD, man.
Okay, I was gonna say it's either Papa Roach or POD. I couldn't remember.
It's fucking POD. Didn't you ever see Blue Crush?
No.
You didn't see Blue Crush?
It's like a drink or something, isn't it?
It's Blue Crush, dog.
Oh, no, they do health insurance. Blue Crush, Blue Shield.
It's got Kate Bosworth in it and Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Bachmann?
No, Michelle Bachmann's not in it. She might have seen it, though. I can't really like confirm nor deny that.
We are VR.
Is that the Kraftwerk
version? They're VR troopers.
We are the youth of nation. That's Kraftwerk.
That's Shaggy?
That's supposed to be Kraftwerk, but it became a little Shaggy. I'm not gonna deny that. There is a little bit of Shaggy influence involved. I agree, this game is interesting.
Makes me want to shoot somebody completely at random sometimes.
Probably should not do that.
It's a bad idea all over. Okay, make your move.
Plenty of time left, man. More than any of us could expect.
What do you mean, us?
Any of the people watching, is what I'm trying to say. Dude, Brawl Ball was the shit. Dude, Brawl Ball's pretty fun. Oh my lord.
I knocked him over the bar. Oh, it wasn't even him?
I don't know what that guy did to...
I saw the purloin it dissolved.
So, Nick...
You got me.
I delegated the purloin to him.
Delegated? You fucked me over, but you won.
You can also fingerprint the glass from the bar.
This is too much, man. This meta is huge.
I don't know how you fingerprint the bar from the glass and then pass it to the ambassador, though. But
I gotta watch that. It definitely dissolves.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. I knocked him through the freaking bar.
After you choose the delegate option, you then go talk to somebody else, and they immediately go to purloin it.
Mm-hmm. I should have expected a trick. It's not like you knew. I mean, you did know that I was waiting for the purloin.
I don't know. It's purloin or statue.
Mm.
Oh, yes. Escape. Start game. Whoa. Oh, Panopticon.
Back in time a little bit to an era where lo-fi polygon people rule the world. I really like the new art.
Yeah, the new art's really good. They announced a bunch of new characters, too. They.
Yeah, who do you mean by they?
Chris Hecker and company.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. There might be more people working on it.
Ready.
All right. Me too. Oh, man, this is a blast from the past. I can't even read what the objectives are, basically. Bug, contact, transfer, swap, inspect, purloin. All right.
Or something.
Dude, the text blends in so much. I know this is work in progress. I'm just saying.
It's kind of quaint.
It is quaint. It's been a long time. It's very bright. right indeed. I want you and you. Probably like a little bit of you two. Whoa, what the? Something wasn't right about that. But I never know if that's a janky animation brought on by input or if it's a janky animation brought on by...
No, it was me. You should shoot that person now.
Janky animation. I don't know if the lady is protesting, like, just enough.
I mean, that's all I strive for these days, just to protest just enough. Can't that count?
Hmm?
At least I'm trying.
Okay. I'm operating under the assumption that that objective is not done. And this objective is not done. And there's definitely been no banana bread. So I should still be safe. I think that might have been changed. You know, they did a really good job on the new statues. Like, they look so much more easy to identify.
Mm-hmm.
I think, at least.
I like them being a little ambiguous for my sake.
I can understand that.
Really helps.
Okay. It was easy to see here. This guy's spending like way too much time around the statues, man.
Shoot him.
Like way too much time around the statues.
See if I care.
There's no fingerprint. Well, that's definitely been swapped. This is a very important moment. Yeah.
Damn it.
It was you?
Yep.
Alright. You going for that purloin at the end?
Well, I was actually just trying to run interference because I thought you saw me on that last moment. I got a swap statue, and you know, I think you just saw it.
I saw the statue change. I didn't see. I saw that it was changed.
But you didn't see the action of it changing.
Right. So I was just like, well, maybe. But you put yourself behind that wall and made it very difficult. I had
That
to
wasn't intentional.
Oh, baby,
Shell
a
Raven.
subscriber.
Thanks for the subscription. But I had to shoot at an arm, and I was like, yeah, that looks like it's her arm.
You weren't sure you're gonna shoot the right person.
I know that the bullet will get you, but I don't know if that's the correct arm.
It's just a flesh wound.
All right, make only 6 of 8 available. How about that? Choose 4. Do like, mix it up a little bit. Make those. That's a tricky 4. There's 5 missions available. Okay, turn off the easiest one. All right, let's try it.
Good luck.
Yeah, shot in the arm. You're to blame.
There's totally spots. If you know the viewpoint well enough, you can stand in certain ways that make it impossible to see stuff happening.
That one bar right in the middle is like super annoying.
This is a pretty interesting level for that reason, actually. You got to know the animations well enough to recognize them outside of seeing them. Hey, Tonifer, thank you so much for your subscription. Let's flood the chat with a lot of little rock meows, please.
Drop the low core, please.
Drop the low core? Why is NL so good at this game? I don't know. We've been fairly evenly matched in the last few times.
Nick got me yesterday, for sure. Today I might have a small advantage, but that's just, you know, gonna happen from time to time.
How does this feel?
How does what feel?
A laser being pointed at your head.
I don't know. I'm not feeling the heat. More like a party when in the city when the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. Can't feel a drip on the strip. It's a trip. I only came
Oh,
for 2
I'm gonna be
weeks.
pissed if I'm wrong.
Only came for 2 weeks of playing. Every time I come, I always end up staying. Miami, the city that keeps the root blazing. Well, welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami.
Alright, I got 2 suspicions now.
What's your favorite Will Smith jam, Nick?
Wild Wild West.
Alright, it's the correct answer. Like, by an order of magnitude.
Huh. You're being crafty right now.
I'm doing my best to be, like, craftier than usual. I'm not sure if it's working, but we'll find out one day.
It worked enough that I went from immediately shooting you to not anymore.
You think you had me?
I thought I did, but I also might have just not seen what I thought I saw. It's one of those situations where it's like, I gotta just know the way your shoulder moves when you're doing a transfer versus when it just flips a page.
Is that a Michael Bolton song?
Yes, it is.
The way your shoulder moves when you're making a transfer?
Oh, hi, chat. Who started hi, chat?
Parents just don't understand is up there.
I'm gonna go back to my second suspicion. Let's see if that's right. Nope. Oh, you stealthed your way right through that.
That was my seduction target, actually.
I thought you were either Lavender Lady or the guy I shot.
You made a good decision taking the shot, though. We were in, like, the final countdown.
Yeah. I knew we were running out.
Mirror?
Lou Bega loves Uncrustables. 15 months in a row. That's a lot of Uncrustables you gotta eat. Thank you very much.
Everyone pay your respects. A lot of innocent people dropping dead today.
Yeah.
I shot that one dude who I thought purloined. He did not do any purloin-based things at all.
To be a responsible sniper, I think you should really need to fact check a little more before you take the shot.
You're not wrong. You're not doing watch meta today, right?
Might be. Has been a little while since we did that, isn't it?
Surely 15 seconds has passed. Fingerprint ambassador still in the cards. We don't use trank bullets here. We use American bullets. Shoot first, ask questions later.
They killed not only the target, but 3 things near the target.
Oh, I think you've done something clever there.
Oh, I'm sure I have.
I think something particularly intelligent has happened. And I don't think it's that guy putting his face through the briefcase. Putting his face through the bookcase, sorry. Little banana bread there. I'm putting a case together.
I'd hope so. You had the thing on the other side of the room. I thought it was safe.
Nick, I feel like a straight up asshole.
Why?
Because I was pretty sure it was you. So what I was doing is like leaving it on you and then pulling it away for like a second and a half and then swinging it back just to catch the animation.
I don't think you need to call yourself an asshole for that. I was actually doing that too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We're both learning these incredible techniques then.
I mean, unless we're both assholes, I don't know.
So we're learning a lot here. Okay, we haven't played Modern in a while. Modern's real tough though. A double
Not
Modern?
my favorite level out of every one of them, but
yeah, I like that it has new art. What about like we still have Ballroom, right? We haven't played Ballroom.
I haven't done any Ballroom.
Ballroom's good. Ballroom needs the new art, man.
That needs to be priority number 0.
All right, let's make it like any 5 of 6. Not too easy and a little bit harder on the spy.
Chad, you think that is scum strats to move the laser pointer? Because I think it's just another tool in your trait.
I think it's the next tool, man.
Yeah.
I think that's, the bait, and now the spy has to re-innovate and come up with some kind of like anti-bait.
Please nerf NL. He's on point today. That's good.
To be fair, I had like a real hankering for SpyParty, which I think is what I've got passion on my side right now.
It's a passion party.
And this map brings back some memories, huh?
It really does. This is where it all started, and this is where it all ends.
Guests look so unimpressed. Would you be pleased if every party you went to somebody got murdered and sometimes they were innocent and many times they were guilty?
I wonder if more often than not they've been innocent.
My guess is probably that you'd be displeased for the most part.
Or at the very least disappointed. Hey, there's like a 1 in 25 chance of me dying right now.
I probably would not go to that party.
Unless they have like really good coconut shrimp.
Dude, I do love coconut shrimp. Like, I can't even pretend to not enjoy that.
I still can't believe you missed them at the Twitch bar. It's the best thing they had. All you can eat, free coconut shrimp.
Like I'm gonna eat coconut shrimp for my employer, Nick.
I did. Also, they're not your employer. You're just a subcontractor. Make that very clear.
Technically true. What do you mean you hate shrimp?
You messed up.
Shrimp's delicious.
Shrimp's really good.
It's the seafood that everybody agrees upon.
Except for whoever that was.
It's beloved. I hate shrimp as well. How's life on the wrong side of the law? Probably not too good if I had to guess.
They're probably just,
yeah,
allergic.
I was close, man.
It's that freaking transfer of the microfilm. I see it a lot of the time.
First time, you were watching me, but I nailed the prompt, and I think it threw you off.
Yeah.
I also nailed Purloin and one of the seductions. It would have been way more important to not nail seduction and then instead get the second microfilm, but whatever. What are you talking about, B-Rex? Shrimp is amazing. Scallops you want to stay away from? Scallops are the king of seafoods.
Scallops are really good, too.
Scallops are delicious.
Scallops, mussels, shrimp, lobster, crab.
Yo, if
salmon,
you are allergic to
good.
shrimp, then your opinion is accepted here. There's nothing wrong with salmon. Salmon's delicious as well.
Yeah, so they're all good.
Scallops are ass. You are all off of your fucking butts. How can you not like scallops? It's just it's like a cylinder of meat, and they always like saute it in butter and garlic. It's delicious.
Come on, Chad. What more do you want than a cylinder of meat right in your mouth?
You haven't had the right scallops, is all I'm trying to say. All seafood is ass. Yo, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
I don't understand. The seafood is very not liked. There's people who like don't like any kind of fish. Like, why not? Why not? It's fishy.
A lot of fish that just tastes like steak.
There's a lot of like super good fish, man.
Like fish man.
Halibut, salmon, fresh tuna. Missing out. Scallops suck. They're always tough and taste bad. Yo, those are improperly cooked scallops. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We go out to a sushi restaurant, you give me your sushi, I'll give you some chicken teriyaki. Chicken teriyaki. Pick 3 of 7?
Yeah, I wasn't really paying very close attention when I was picking stuff. Sorry. I kind of gave myself a bit of an advantage there.
I know, it's alright. I didn't notice until it was too late. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pay attention to like a lot of things here.
I really shouldn't have done that.
No, it's okay. It makes life tougher, but hey, that's how you train, man. Yeah, that's probably legit. I don't really remember. I'm sorry, Moneybags Laterno, that we can't afford to have our food cooked properly. I cook my own scallops occasionally, man. They come out fine. You just gotta not overcook the crap out of them. Pick 3 of 7 sounds like a good seafood plate. I agree, man. What do you do if you go to a Red Lobster? They're like, oh, I'll have the hamburger, please.
They have a lobster pizza for you?
Yeah, but hold the lobster, please. Yo, the cheese pizza from Red Lobster is pretty good.
I'd love to see someone making that argument like in 7th grade.
Yeah, if you don't live like near a coast, I can understand it, but you know, if you don't live near a coast and you have like no lakes or rivers nearby. What's your opinion on beef jerky? I'm for it. I've eaten calamari, yes. I've eaten jellyfish. I don't like jellyfish that much. Calamari's pretty good most of the time. I'm scared. We gotta be ending at some point here.
You shouldn't be.
I've been to classy seafood restaurants. I've been to Red Lobster. I like them both, man. This lady is standing very far away from the bookcase. Noticeably further away. Oh, nicely done.
Finally.
It wasn't you.
It only took 3 of 7.
I did have you highlighted, but it was only because you stood really close to the ambassador at one point, and I was like, I might as well.
I did bug him. I don't think it was when you highlighted me, though.
What's your opinion on lightly carbonated water? I'm for it.
Definitely good. Stimulates the whole process.
I like it, yeah. Well, we're gonna
time to move on.
Come back and play some Vertiginous golf. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and we're gonna play some mini golf together. Don't go anywhere.
It's wacky. You'll love it.
Yo, like billions of people eat seafood on a regular basis. You can't just convince me that it's bad by being like, oh, it's garbage.